Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good health to you.
My respects to you.
Good luck to you.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
Farewell.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so... Alright, so...
Good luck to you.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
from the Holy Land.
We must at all costs avoid bearded.
Huh. I know you.
Mate, you're
I know
not
you from
fresh.
somewhere.
From the woods or from the pen. It all tastes
Where do
delicious.
I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll
All right.
From the yard or
Tell me
from
about
the
this
woods,
dream of
plain
yours.
and fatty pork,
That
chicken
dream.
and bacon.
Yes,
Have it
that
all.
dream has come true.
and safe.
I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Oh, then I'm in luck.
Fatty marbles,
On the contrary, I'm the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their
If your
souls.
husband is murdered, our sausages will be here. Come and
Nothing
get
to it.
them.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
but just so we're clear, I'm not stealing anything for you.
Who said
Our
anything about
Lord's
stealing?
tasty. Good
But
on
you
bread
said
and
these
for
are valuable
frying.
things you're
Come
after.
and get it,
I don't
fine
suppose you can
egg
just pick them
and
up
pork
anywhere.
crackling too.
Valuable
A
for
joy
me
to
because I
taste.
know their power and strength. For an ordinary mortal, they barely mean anything.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth.
Come
It's going to
right
be
up.
slightly
It's
more
so big to
complicated,
your eyes
isn't
and
it?
your stomach.
I know.
It's hard to resist.
Yes, it
You're
would be
not
very
better
difficult
meat
to gain
anyway.
such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
Good men.
How
good
did you find
wives.
out he has
Come
a sore
have look.
tooth?
Don't be shy.
As it
You'll
happened,
never see such
he told me
fine
at the tavern.
mince.
But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Meat, mutton,
Fine.
veal,
I'll get
beef
it from him.
and chicken.
Wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough.
Mutton, veal, beef and chicken.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition, and the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Very well. I'll get it. This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
Come right up. It's a feast for
cat's
your
paw?
eyes and your
I
stomach.
thought players bring
It's
along a
hard to
rabbit's paw
resist.
for luck.
You'll not find better meat anywhere.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see. Very well.
Meat,
I'll get you the
cured and
paw.
fresh, from the woods or from the pen.
I'll get
It
looking for
all
those
tastes
things then.
Delicious.
Excellent. You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
For what ails you. Try them.
Good day to you. What do you need?
May the Lord watch over you. Take care.
God be with you.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, true enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
I could use a paw like that myself.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
I'd like to try that luck of yours. Let's play for your talisman.
As you wish. My talisman against your groschen.
Sure. There'd be no point in it otherwise.
Farewell. Can't wait to see how you throw. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. No matter. It wouldn't have helped much anyway. Finished. Just as long as it keeps going like this. We'll see. That's all. No one ever died from throwing dice, you know. This'll be the one. Oh no! ahead, man. We'll lose everything. We'll see. What the hell's with these damn dice? That's it. This'll be the one. I don't believe it! Well, seems my luck's run out. Damn it. Seeing how last, I reckon that cat's paw don't bring luck anymore.
Not for you, anyway. So, thanks for the game.
Good afternoon. May the Lord watch you.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
God be with you.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting you might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
It all sounds a bit questionable to me. You'll have to get someone else.
Your loss. If you change your mind, let me know. Take care now.
Farewell.
What's that?
Jesus!
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Hey, he's here again.
Well, I never. Henry!
Hey!
Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody Joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
No one's interested in two good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked everywhere.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rat-Eye and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? See you later.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize the signs of a sick tooth. You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
Not that I don't believe you, but let it be. It'll fix itself.
If you say so. About your tooth.
What's your problem?
It's clear as day to me. With your tooth in that state, you're just a bloated, ugly pig. It doesn't matter, though, because it won't change that stupid look on your face.
What? You little bastard! How dare you!
And you smell like a pile of horse manure, but it's the way your breath stinks that really makes me want to throw up.
Enough! Shit! Here! Shit! You're going to
Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize the signs of a sick tooth. You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
Not that I don't believe you, but let it be. It'll fix itself.
If you say so.
Huh?
Hey! Get up off that bed. You've no business here. You can't be serious sleeping in other people's beds. Get out or you'll be sorry.
Good day to you.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So, show me what you've got there.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get, so if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Perhaps, but I heard he was the one who suffered like a martyr.
One cat paw for luck?
Wonderful! How did you obtain it?
You wouldn't believe it. I won it from him.
Oh, no, you don't! Now the talisman won't bring its owner luck anymore.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, well, luckily it's a cat's paw, so it has other uses.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent! And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, we've got all that sorted out. And now, to the next matter.
Go on. I'm shaking with anticipation.
There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and, delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is buried.
And does it matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in a small church in Sasa.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was
Certainly,
an
I'll
honorable
fetch it
man.
right away.
You should certainly try to ask around. Goodbye.
Vegetables, fruit, apples.
What do you want here? Go and play your game somewhere else.
What are you up to here? Get out of here, or I'll call the guards on. Good day to you.
I see one of your kin's passed away.
My old father. We're all gonna miss him.
Can I say my farewells to him?
I'm sorry. I don't know you, and it's important not to disturb the dead. I want my father's soul to depart in peace.
I see you're taking care of your father like a true Christian.
I'm trying. My father, God rest his soul, deserves nothing less.
And have you made atonement for his sins?
What? Why? Do you think that's necessary?
I'm sure he was a good Christian, but no man's entirely free of sin. If you want to be sure his soul can depart in peace, you'd be wise to take care of that.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, if my father's soul is at risk because of me, I'll never forgive myself. What should I do?
No, don't worry. It usually only requires a trifle. All you have to do is donate some of his belongings to those in need of charity.
Right. But what? Money? Or food?
Something more personal. Maybe his funeral shroud.
Of course, that's a good idea. I'll take it to someone needy right away.
Wait a moment. You have to watch over your father. I'll take it to them.
You do that for me? Thank you. Go to the infirmary at the monastery. There's a lot of people in need there. God be with you.
My respects to you.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Take care now.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck!
in.
Henry, delay them.
What?
How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the next go.
Come on.
Break it down.
Do it.
So near a monastery. What are you doing here?
He swindled me, too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard. Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good day to you.